welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 2. Last time, we were beamed up by Scotty. No, not really, unfortunately. We got beamed up by Claude's dad, who wasn't really a particularly useful character in the last game. Sad to say. But anyway, if we're able to do this correctly, and we don't get really bad luck like last time, we can steal a third battlesuit from the secondary cadet right here, on the right-hand side. The other items you can get, I'll put on screen. The only other one I really want to show off, I have to reload to get. There we go. Only took one more attempt, which was very nice. We get a Peep Non. This is not worth going out of your way to get. You can item create this probably even before this point. But it's a good thing to get for me in particular because now I'm able to show some stuff off that I really do want to show off. But that'll have to wait until Disc 2. Anyway, let's talk to some people. Energy body we came to survey is going to collide with the planet you were on. So the fourth planet was the one that we were on. Okay. It's a Class 9 entity. Energy body. What exactly is this thing? That's a lot of power! Holy crap! What about you? Strong energy source has affected it. What about you? Orbital path of the fourth planet. It must have been affected by some strong energy force. We're guessing such energy body. High priority analysis. That doesn't tell me anything. At this rate, the fourth planet will unfortunately be destroyed without a trace. That's not good for all of my other party members. The collision should not be possible, huh? So, we should be alright up here. Anyway, talking to Claude's dad is where we need to go in order to continue the plot at this point. But all my friends are down there. Even the ones I don't like. Talking about Leon. Please direct your attention to the monitor, which is not a monitor. It's stolen straight out of Final Fantasy X, and I know technically it'd be the other way around. But yeah, it's a giant sphere in the middle of the room. Before we completely destroyed, we get some of the information anyway. I kind of wish they did a little more of, say, what they did with Grandia 2, for example, where our characters will actually react to what other NPCs say. It's one of the reasons why I talked to so many people during that LP, is just because we actually got character development from that instead of, oh, the player learned something, but the characters apparently are just off in another world while, you know, we're learning things. And they have no idea what's going on, even though they just talked to somebody who explained this to them. Anyway, enough ranting. Let's move on here. But didn't we already go through this in the first Star Ocean where we wanted to go do that, but we couldn't, or something like that? Disappear from space. It's going to get blown up. We cannot transport you there. You must correct the orbital path of Expel. No way, huh? Poor Rain and the others. Man. The game must not have a very long disc, too. Must be pretty much over at this point. You must understand. He should understand better than most, considering he went to an underdeveloped planet and formed bonds with all of these other characters on those planets. The underdeveloped people that were on those planets. He became friends with them. He traveled with them. They saved the world together. Fight through your training. Listen to your heart. But Commodore. Collision will occur in 70 minutes. At the rate it's going, 70 minutes from 80 minutes only, what, 3-4 minutes ago? Yeah, I think Claude's probably going to end up dead, isn't he? Makes sense. Yeah, he was basically isolated on an underdeveloped planet and forced to survive. He happened to make some good friends along the way, which helped him out. But before, he was a very, presumably inexperienced ensign. And back down we go. So you think he's going to pull one of those tricks where all of a sudden everybody comes up instead of just him? I belong with you. Who is saying that to whom? Yeah. It's been 2 hours. There's no point in staying. So basically, this is all we get. We get a fade to black on Reyna's path after Claude disappears. And then it cuts to this scene. They say it's been 2 hours. And then we see teleporter magic, I guess. Yeah. Ernest and Opera should at least know what's going on. And they're probably sitting there like, you got a ship. Get us the hell out of here. Apparently not. Of course, he didn't have a choice this time. Don't give me that. Uh-oh, he's in the doghouse. Let's get away from here. Wait, what? I don't have time to explain. We've got to leave this floor. But why would you do that? That's his communicator, by the way. He's just leaving it there. I have no need for it now. Yeah, I just decided to stay here on a planet that's going to be destroyed in 70 minutes. I abandoned my entire future to spend an hour with these people I met maybe 10 hours ago. Well, actually, I think on this path, for whatever reason, my Claude's path is about 5 hours in front of my Reyna's path. Probably because I'm doing a lot more dicking around on that path. But even though I've been keeping up on Reyna's path as well, I seem to be around 5 hours apart each time. Welcome home. Again, this goes back to the Japanese terms for, and tradition of saying, I'm going to leave with the intention of returning. And then, someone who's at home saying, it's like welcome home when you're back or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So Claude is basically committing suicide at this point. Instead of putting everyone on the teleporter pad, he commits suicide by going on a planet he knows is going to be destroyed. This is why I was saying that I really wish they had done a better job of building up Claude's relationships with all these characters. Specifically with Reyna, we only get a few scenes that really build up their relationship together. And we get pretty much just as many scenes of Claude being an idiot and them having fights because of it. So it's kind of unfortunate, but you understand what they're at least trying to do. It's just hard to kind of accept it because it's just not built up and explained very well. No shit. Yeah? You sent him back down there. I don't think you got time for that. The thing is, 60 minutes. They probably have time to send them down for 10 minutes. They really do. Of course, if it would take them half an hour to set everything up, then probably wouldn't be a good idea, but, get all the people ready and all that stuff. But if you could send someone down in 5 minutes, go span out for 15, and then go back to the teleporter point, you could probably find them, maybe. Who knows? No idea how much radiation a body like that produces and what risk we'll be running to be so close in. But I dick thing to say. You can understand it, you know, Spock understood this all very well. But still, at the same time, don't be so blunt about it, come on. Yeah, so this scene, of course, only plays on Claude's path as well. But yeah, there's pretty much 10 or so minutes of extra content if you decide to go the route that we did. Now, I'm going to run... okay, we're going to run into a battle, but I'm going to run back down and save because I happen to get the things that I wanted. But anyway, let's... Alright, we're going to switch to Opera and use her tech there, just because I want to show it off a little bit. It seems to hit a few times, but it's not really my favorite. Seems to hit like 4 or 5 times, but the damage is significantly less than some of her other abilities. More specifically, the one I want to have on her, which is Alpha on 1. There we go. Anyway, so I will go save, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back, all saved up, and I should probably make sure I have healed my MP first. There we go. Run into one more battle, of course.
Do it with spirit.
I'm coming.
And I win.
Yay!
What did I learn? Whirlwind Fist? I don't even remember that one. We will take a look at how that one works sometime on Disc 2, because we don't really have the time for it right now, unfortunately. I probably didn't need to run all the way back for that save point. I forgot this one was here. I don't think there's any treasures over there. One more save file. This one's closer. Alright. Okay. Ah, there we go. We found Shin one more time. Prepare to die. So, round 3 against Shin.
Heads up.
Think we're going to be able to damage him this time? Well, if you thought we could, you'd be right. And Opera is going to be your best friend in this fight, because her ranged attacks can hit him even if he's flying, and kind of stall him enough for enough time so that we can get some of our other characters to actually hit him. He drops an Emerald Ring almost all the time, if not all the time, so if you haven't been duplicating fairy rings, you have access to that. But yeah, now that we have Berserk Rings and good techs and we've leveled them up a little bit, the rest of the game really is quite easy. Until we get into bonus content. But we're not going to just deal with things the way they've been dealt with so far. We're not going to stay completely overpowered for the rest of the game. I don't even remember this room. Give me a sec. Okay, now I remember this room. We're going to go to this one first. That is a very strange looking angel dude there. Splinter is... what exactly is that? I know it's a weapon. I'm thinking it's for either Ashton or for... okay, it's a whip. Never mind. I was going to say for Ashton or Diaz, but no, it's a whip for Ernest. Alrighty. And we want to skip the middle door since it only leads to where this path will eventually lead to anyway. And we can save some time by just going this way. The Murasame is for Diaz if you want to give it to him. I think it's slightly better than what he already has. Yeah, so the path that I missed, the middle path, leads right here. And I believe... is this... okay, it doesn't lead to a save point. That's fine. Let's finish off Disc 1. Yeah, things don't sound all that great. What the hell is that? I guess so. Now what? Why are you yelling at me? Why does the woman have a quadratic key? We created the core and crystallized that key. There should only be one key. What are you talking about? And it's another good question. Went for the block. You're right, Claude? Do not move. Pull yourself together, huh? Oh, look at that. That's one of the really good things about this game is they make very good use of healing outside of battle because we have that ability. So they actually decide to use it instead of just giving us, it's like, oh, how are we going to save this person? Potions, Phoenix Downs, like, they never do that in Final Fantasy games. Never. Anyway, powers of healing. You must be Nedian? I'm guessing Nedian. For reasons we'll find out later. Just who are you? How primitive these beings of underdeveloped planets are. Oh, so they're from other planets. Gotcha. So quick to raise their voices. Seems to me that the boy is not of Expel. He's an Earthling, I believe. So they seem to know things. And of course, Opera and Ernest down there. On the edge of the universe. The universe has no edge. But also tetragenes, I'm guessing. That would be the Cyclopses, Ernest and Opera. What are you saying? Of course, Bowman and Leon and Celine and Raina have no idea what's going on. The other ones at least seem to realize something. How much do they know, though? No way you could understand it. So let me explain it to you. The boy is not from Expel. He's a being, not a being, from another planet. What's a planet? Stars that you believe are merely points of light are actually home to various types of living creatures, like Earth and like Expel. This is little of importance because you are Nedian, just like us. Wait, what? Whoa. How? Wait, what? Wait, what? What is your purpose? We're the ones who destroyed Eluria. Of course not. We can't give away the rest of the plot now. Then we wouldn't have any reason to play Disc 2. You're too late. The planet... Oh, right. There isn't going to be a Disc 2. We're all dead. Forgot about that. It's on a collision course with Need, or Nede. I'm going to guess Need. That's my guess. I could be entirely wrong on this. There's nothing you can do. Why would you do such a thing? Are you trying to destroy the planet? Probably. Creates hysterical laughter. One means for us to return to Need. All of these are merely stepping stones toward us regaining our powers and making the galaxy and universe ours. So apparently these people, demons, whatever they are, it's hard to tell, are Nedians from the planet Need, and they're trying, or the energy thing that they were talking about on Claude's ship, something like that. Something is Need, and they want to get back there. I don't know why they're here, but I'm guessing that the Sorcery Globe was some kind of transport for them. Time is near. The planet will soon collide. Why did you pick this planet? So it just happened to be the closest. At least that makes sense. So the quadratic sphere is the Sorcery Globe. Used it to alter the planetary orbit in order to make it collide with Need. no idea that there would be a quadratic key on the planet. Well, that doesn't seem like a good idea if you guys want to rule the galaxy. What is it? Made by crystallizing heraldry stones that you call energy stone. It is hanging around your neck. So yes, just like in every other JRPG that's ever existed, the pendant is the key to everything. Yes. Yes. Is that so? Remember, that pendant was with her when she was found in the woods. You will die here. Sounds like something we would do in a JRPG. You can no longer change the orbit of Expel. Humor him and put up a fight. They seem to have a death wish. Leave them to me. I alone will suffice for these. Burley? I don't know. Anyway, we have Disc 1 Final Boss time. Whoa, we do 0 damage to them, and it looks like they're going to absolutely annihilate me. And he has something called a Meta Guard. Cure All. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of Cure All, because if I remember correctly, I believe this fight is timed. I had notes at some point. I can't remember if this is a timed one or if it's a one where you have to die. You obviously aren't supposed to win this fight, though. Based on what's going on in the plot right now, I'm guessing time would make the most sense. And there it is. We lived out that long. Now what? Ah, we actually get an up-close view of all of the different people here. I won't say what they are, but if you take a look at them, they all have unique character portraits or sprites and different designs. They all look pretty interesting. Just give you a chance to look at them a little bit. The one you can't see is the one who's right by the sorcery globe there. He's glowing now. He's still question mark person. Ah, if we make it this far, then we can teleport to need under our own power. Goodbye, fools. Apparently they can teleport off of the Expel, which is blowing up. Right. Game. That kind of silence is almost eerie. It seems out of place, but it's also kind of eerie in that you're waiting for something to happen and then it just doesn't. Again, the limited sound effects kind of nerfed the rest of the scene, though. Sounds kind of lame to me, but oh well. And that's it. Your son is dead. Reina's dead. Everyone's dead. The game is over. already decided to leave before he'd even reboarded the ship. He found a place to belong. Because we need time travel in order to go forward into the future to get more science to bring it back to the past, and ergo Samurai Jack. I know I'm making absolutely no sense, but I like the fact that they announced a new season of Samurai Jack. It's been so long since I've seen that show. Anyway, do you want to save everything on disc 1? Yes, please. But yeah, that's pretty much it for disc 1. Disc 2 is somewhat shorter, but it's also kind of arranged in a different way. It's not like Xenogears in terms of how it's handled, but it's also slightly different. It actually reminds me of Final Fantasy VI in a way, in terms of how the second half of the game and the first half of the game play out. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time we will start Disc 2 and head forward and see what exactly we can do with the fact that we're dead. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.